I'm just making Shannon's lunches. I was saying yesterday that I didn't really like my haircut. I decided today to just take the leap and go and get a haircut. I went to Hair House Warehouse. I spoke with the hairdresser there and I just wanted to talk to her. I told her, look, I just want to chat to somebody before I actually make any appointments, before I sit down or anything. And I just want to talk about like what's happened. So when I went to get my haircut a couple of months ago, I didn't want to get any layers. I didn't really want to do anything different. I just wanted to get rid of the split ends. This is heavy, 1 second. I didn't really want to do too much with it, but my friends were telling me that, you know, you should do something new with your hair. You should get some layers, give it some volume, all of that sort of stuff. Lucky me, I listened, right? That was the wrong thing. I was meant to start with rice. I'm gonna put this all back in the pot. Anyway, so I didn't really want to do too much with my hair. I really just wanted to get the split ends done, but I decided to listen to people instead and asked her to give me some layers and told her to give me a butterfly fringe, whatever it's called. I so wish that I didn't, because I went home and cried and cried and cried. I ended up making a lot more rice than I thought. Oh, it's hot. I didn't exactly like what she had done with my hair and I cried for a couple of days. There we go, 215. That is a lot of rice. I hope he enjoys that. So when I told the lady about it today and I just told her, look, I'm just not happy. I want to know if this can be fixed. She said, let's have a look. Come with me to the back of the store. I'm not busy at the moment. Let's have a look. I went and I sat down. She's like, yes, it is a chop. And the annoying thing is, everybody has been telling me, I like your hair. Your hair doesn't look bad. What are you upset about? Why are you upset? And I'm just like, I didn't see it. Every time I looked in the mirror, I hated the way that my hair looked. Like, my hair is a part of me. I've been growing it for 3 years. I've been trying to get it as long as possible. And then I go for an impromptu haircut and she ends up butchering my hair. And I was upset and nobody understood why. I didn't even understand why. I started to think maybe I'm the crazy one because everybody's telling me that it looks fine. So maybe I'm the crazy one. But no. Today when I went to the hairdresser, she confirmed it was a chop. Basically the cut was like blunt, like this, rather than like on an angle. And that's why I was missing the framing with my face. That's why it felt meh. She sat me down, she explained it all to me. She's like, we can just do like a little bit of a cut. We don't have to do too much because I don't want to compromise my length. I've been growing my hair for 3 years. I don't want to compromise. So she says, that's absolutely fine. Come with me. She's like, do you want to get your hair washed? And I was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just wash my hair, you know, maybe it'll help her out. Some hairdressers like to cut the hair while it's wet. I got my hair washed. It felt really nice. It smells really nice now. It feels really soft. And then after that, she sat me down and she started cutting. She wasn't cutting anything huge. She was just sort of cutting off a bit here, a bit there, and just like, that's heavy. Just like was telling me exactly what she was doing it while she was doing it. And that's the one thing I had an issue with the first hairdresser, was that while she was cutting it, she didn't talk to me. She asked me what did I want. I told her what I wanted and she's like, okay, come. And then I sat down at the basin. She washed my hair in complete silence. It was just me and her in that salon. It was just me and her and complete silence. She didn't even have music on. And then after she's done washing my hair, she's like, come. I got up, followed her to the chair, sat down, and she just lifted my hair and started cutting. Didn't ask me a single time, is this what you want? Do you want it this long? Are you sure you want to cut it? Like, what do you want to do? Nothing. Just started going into it. And I felt really uncomfortable because it's like, well, I'm sitting here, I can't really do anything about it. Like, I'm gonna just trust my hairdresser. Bad mistake. So here I am with my choppy hair. I explained all of that to her and she's like, you know, again, she's going through everything with me and she's like, yep, look, this is what they've done. And now she's cut my hair. She's tried to keep the length as much as possible without going too far up. And she's just cleaned the edges. Like, I know this part is a little bit shorter than this part, but honestly, it's fine. It looks better than it did this morning. Look, it's not like that. But what she also told me is that over here, you can kind of see like, my hair's doing this weird flip thing right now. You can see like just too much hair has been taken here and also here. So she didn't want to do like the angle cut from here down because it wouldn't match because I've got shorter hair here than I do, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but she explained it to me. It made sense when she was explaining it to me, so I went with it. Hey Google, what's 255 divided by 2?
The answer is 127.5.
The other thing is, when I went to the first hairdresser, she didn't tell me how much it was going to be. All I thought was like, look, it's a haircut. I'll get a wash as well. It shouldn't be that much, right? The hairdresser, the next time that she talks to me is when we go up to the counter. And she says to me, okay, that's going to be $85. And I stared at her. I'm like, $85? She's like, $85. And she doesn't want me to tap my card on the FPOS machine. She wants me to do a bank transfer to her. That was weird. But what am I supposed to do? You've cut my hair, you've washed my hair, you've blow dried my hair, you're asking for $85. How am I supposed to say no? Today, after the session, she's given me a hair wash, she's given me a blow dry, she's even straightened my hair, and then she's given me a little bit of a cut. $40, half the price. Less than half the price than the first lady who butchered my hair. I was quite upset about how it all went down, but look, it's fine, it's fine. At least my hair looks good now, and I'm gonna go back in 6 weeks, let it grow a little bit more and let it like grow into itself. And 2 weeks before the wedding, I will go and get one last trim just to even it out a little bit more. But I think that's what it's gonna have to be, is I'm just gonna have to keep going over there and just getting it redone until it grows out and looks the way it used to look. That's the only choice that I have, is just to keep going until it looks good. Even now, like, I can look at this and I can say that this looks good. This is fine. Even when she was pulling it to the front, and I was like, look, I even thought, like, I thought maybe I was going crazy, but I thought that maybe the cut wasn't actually straight. I felt like one side of my hair was longer than the other. She had a look. She pulled it out to the front. She's like, you're right. One side was longer than the other. So she fixed that too. And it just immediately, I feel so much better. I feel like myself. I'm extremely, extremely happy. This is a lot of bacon, Shannon. What is it, pork? I don't know if you'll want all of it because this is quite a lot. It doesn't matter. I'll cut it all up at least and see what happens. We had pork for dinner, so I'm just gonna get the leftover, cut it up and make his lunches for the next couple of days with it. This has a bit of crackle on it though, so I'm gonna eat that. Crackle. So that's where we're at. I immediately feel so much better. I'm happy with how it's turned out. I'm happy with this lady. And honestly, everybody who keeps telling me don't go to Hair House Warehouse, shut the fuck up. Why not go to Hair House Warehouse? They actually have really good hairdressers in there and they know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm so glad I went there today. My hair looks better. Feels so much better. I guess I'm almost ready for the wedding. I still need to buy shoes. Don't get me started on shoes. I don't know, what do you think? Like, does it look better? I feel like it looks, I hate better. I'm actually really happy with it. Like, see, she was saying like, apparently she cut it like bob-like rather than on an angle. And I totally see it, especially like if you look at it like that, there's that empty space that I was talking about before. So yeah, it's just gonna have to do for now. It'll grow in the next few weeks and I'll just have to keep getting it cut over and over and over until it's all equal length again. I'm never doing layers again. I'm never doing this short front thing ever again. I told her as well, like, she grabbed all of my hair and she was pulling it out to the front and I was like, that's how long the front used to be. And she's like, I can tell. I'm actually devastated. 3 years of work growing my hair to just be screwed up in one sitting. I blame myself. I blame myself because I'm the one who said do layers. I'm the one who said do the front fringe. I also blame the hairdresser because she did chop my hair rather than cut it properly. But it's still my fault. Not doing the research, going to somebody new, telling them to give me layers and a front chop, and it's my fault. I know it's my fault. I accept it's my fault. I'm just gonna have to spend the next few months, years, growing it out and getting it back to normal again. But that's okay, it's doable. It is not the end of the world, it's just hair. It's not gonna be perfect for the wedding, but it's fine. It's gonna look good enough. I like it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it as much as I did the last cut. I'm very glad that I did this. So I'm gonna finish off these lunches. It's just rice and pork and the leftover veggies from dinner. And I'm just gonna put some cheese and tomatoes in there and he can go to town over the next couple of days. So, hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.